And I think we are recording. Sound levels look pretty good. Okay, this is Potential Adventure, and today's episode is brought to you by coffee. I gotta get the label right. Coffee! That's right, because I'll tell you what, if I'm not doped up on caffeine, these vlogs are gonna suck. So, that's just a little bit of information for you. By the way, this is from Dutch Brothers. If you have one of these in your state, this is a brand new thing that just started off a couple of weeks ago. I think it's been a couple of weeks. Well, news to me anyways. This is the toasted cold brew. So, in other words, what they do is they've made a drink called a cold brew. It comes in a can and it's basically coffee that is meant to be drank cold. So, what they do is they take it and they put it into whatever they do to heat it up and make it warm. So it's like coffee. What's the point in that? Well, anyways, the point is I have them put the cream in it and everything like that. This is something new and it's not cheap. It's like $5 or something like that. So it's kind of expensive for coffee, but it tastes so good. It is so smooth. And that's what I really like. It's got a really smooth, cool taste to it. So if you get a chance, go and order your, oh, this is keto friendly, by the way. If you're doing the keto diet like we are, this is keto friendly. This will be really good for you. So Dutch Brothers, and if you don't have it in your state, drive to one that's got it, because it's really worth it. Wow, that's great. You know what? They're not even sponsoring me. It's awesome. I'll just do a commercial for your coffee stand if you want me to. All right. Hi, this is Dan, and this is Potential Adventure. So right away you're saying, what is potential adventure? What does that mean? Well, I'll tell you what we are small scale explorers. We like to get out and check out things in our world. And we're not exactly like a travel channel because we don't have the resources to have a travel channel. So in other words, we can't knock off to Paris for a week or anything like that because, well, we both work full time till. That's the problem with the coffee. The coffee screws up your ability to talk. We both work full-time still. We both have businesses that we own and we have to take care of. So we don't have the ability to dedicate large blocks of time. We have to really leverage our time in order to get out and do some outings. But that's exactly what we like to do. We like to get out and explore and see things, and as a result, not so much travel. I suppose most of the things we're seeing are within 300 miles of our house. So we tend to go to places that people don't destinate to. Is that a word? Destinate. It's a verb. It would have to be the way I used it. I don't think it's a word. Today we are destinating to the final location of the... No, that's not. Okay, so anyways, the bottom line is the places we go are not the places where people are ending up on purpose. And maybe they are. So what we do on this channel is we share the places that we find and go to with you so that you could see them. And then, you know, if you get a chance to go out and do some kind of exploring like this, it's a lot of fun. We'll be giving out tips and planning how to get to these places, where they are, and also gear and accessories that we use along the way. Now, for me, the big deal is photography and videography. I love cameras and I love to be able to go to a place, take pictures or video and show it to you. That to me is very rewarding, and at the same time I hope that you will show me places that you've been, or you'll respond down below and stuff like that. Now, if you're new to this channel, which chances are you probably are, because I only have 4 subscribers right now. So if you're new to this channel, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to it, and then also put the notification bell on so that when we produce new things, you'll be the first to see it. And you know, that's kind of important to us because I want to hear from you about places where you have been and explored that are, you know, maybe not like, it's not like going to Disneyland or Knott's Berry Farm? Yeah, it's terrible. You know, to Six Flags or something like that. Show me the places that you've been to that are unique and really maybe just not well known. Those are the places we really dig. And that's the kind of stuff that we really like to find and explore ourselves. So today is episode 1. At least I'm going to call it episode 1 because it's going to kind of be a new beginning for us. Now, We started this about a year ago, and I've posted videos on there since about March of last year, I think is when we started. But we've got several things. We've got a blog page, we've got a YouTube channel, we've got an Instagram channel. I don't even know what they call it on Instagram, but we've got an Instagram presence, a business account through them. We have one through Facebook, and so we're kind of in a whole bunch of different places right now. And that's kind of what we're working on. I would like to spend more of my energy producing videos that you're going to be able to see on YouTube. And so in order for us to do that, I'm going to have to cut back on the other things. But here's what I'm going to do. The problem I've had with videos so far is that I'm not very quick with it. It has taken me a while. I will put together a 10-minute video and it will take me sometimes 12 hours, sometimes a day and a half to put together. And then sometimes I get like halfway through them and it's like, oh, this has become too complicated. And part of it is because I want them to look perfect. Now, I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube and there's a lot of those that I'm just not gonna be like you'll see the one where the guys go like, hey, today we're going to be going to the beach and we're going to go learn how to surf. So stick with us. And then, it's B-roll. And the B-roll goes on for 5 minutes or whatever. And then they start talking about what they were going to talk about. I don't want to do that. I think B-roll is cool, but I think it gets overused as well. So what I want to do is I want to keep these videos very, to the point, I guess, and I want to talk about the subjects and show them to you maybe with some side film and stuff like that. It's just a typical vlog, I guess, but I want to keep them fairly simple and not worry about them becoming perfect and with the tricky slow motion and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I'll be able to do that someday, but as long as it takes me 12 hours to produce a video, maybe I should avoid that, and that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, so this is episode 1. And let me tell you about a trip. And now, once again, getting back to the potential adventure and where do we get that weird name? Okay, let me give you episode 1. Episode 1. I don't know if I put a graphic here that said episode 1. Maybe I did. But anyhow, let's start with episode 1. Here's what we're doing tomorrow. We are taking off. We're going to be going to Oklahoma City. And we're going to go to Oklahoma City to pick up a truck. All right, let's get to the backstory of this first of all. My wife's daughter is in the Air Force, and she had a truck in Altus, Oklahoma. It's a base. It's basically a town the base is the town. And so she was going to a technical school there because she is a C-17 loadmaster. Those are the people that are in charge of making sure that the load on those, and a C-17 is a big airplane. I mean, it's like as big as your house and probably flies as fast. I mean, it's just one of those ones that they got the big engines that, and it just kind of creeps along and you think, how can that thing even be in the air with as slow as it's going? But anyways, that's what she does. That's her job. She is in charge of the payload of one of those. And so anyways, she was at this technical school for a few months and she has this truck that coincidentally we brought to her from Michigan. And it's an old I think it's a 1998 Ford F-150. Great truck, but it's got like 200,000 miles on it. And so anyways, when she was done with her technical school and was going to leave that base and head to her new assigned base, she wanted to sell the truck, which she had a deal with somebody. And the day that she had left and headed for the new base, the deal fell through. The guy, I don't know what it was. Anyways, the deal fell through. So there's this truck that's in Oklahoma right now. And we have to go get it. And we got to get it out of there. And normally we'd say, you know what? Why don't you just pay somebody $1,000, throw it on the back of a truck and have it hauled up to you and then we'll deal with it here. But when the Blue Book value of the truck is like $2,000 and you're putting another $1,000 into moving it, that's to me almost like total. Let's just total the truck. So anyways, in Angela's wisdom, which is always finding us adventure, she said, why don't we go get that truck? And we just happened to be needing to be in Las Vegas in another week and a half anyways, because there's a family reunion. My family's getting together in Las Vegas and we're gonna be there. And we figured, what the heck? Let's drive the truck from Oklahoma City to Las Vegas And the best part about the whole thing is we're going to be retracing the Route 66 path the whole way. And that's the best part, because this is that's the kind of potential adventure that it has great potential to become an adventure, which is why we named the site we did. Yeah. So anyways, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be driving this truck down, retracing Route 66 for 6 days, and then we're going to get to Kingman, Arizona, head north, go on up to Las Vegas. That's our plan. And then once we get to Las Vegas, we're going to take this truck to a used car lot and see if we just get what we can get for it and move on with life. But in the meantime, you know, that's setting us up for a whole week of fun and adventure. I think we're going to try to sneak into the Grand Canyon too. I think we can go and make a side trip up from Santa Fe and then drop back down afterward. So that is what we are up to. And as far as these vlogs go, I want to keep producing these and talk about these different things. That's what our intent is. I just intend to continue to add more videos to the channel, and I hope that they're more exciting. And I think that coffee definitely is going to help.